we 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 do an interactive participation, and we get all members involved in our activities. Administration also inclusive. So on that note, I will call on Rotarian Timothy to be the for today's meeting. I yield the mic, sir. Thank
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Fellow Rotarian friends, I guess, of life family. Am I audible enough? Hello?
Yes, you are. You are. You are.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
can
are.
hear
You
you.
are.
Hello?
Hello.
All
Hello.
right. Okay, thank you very much. At exactly 8:35 by my own time, I, Rotarian Shego Timothy Adele, hereby call this house to order. I would like to call on, I don't think Rotarian Adele is around. Rotarian Defemi, I don't think he's around. So, in the absence of that, I would like anybody to volunteer for the national anthem, then followed by the Rotary Grace. Okay, it's like I can see Rotary Adifemi coming in presently. Hello, Rotary Adifemi, are you there? Hello?
Yes, please. Good evening, fellowship.
All right, Rotary Adifemi, are you there?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Okay, please lead us in the national anthem, then followed by the Rotary Grace.
Okay, the club president, presiding officer, fellow Rotarians, guests and friends of Bob PRs. I, Rotarian Adefemi Adeomi, hereby called upon to lead the national anthem of Nigeria. And it goes thus. O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. The national anthem and the Rotary Grace. O Lord, our giver of our good, we praise thee for our daily food. May Rotary friends and Rotary ways help us to serve thee all our days. The Rotary Grace, our president and presiding officer.
Okay. I think it's partially taken. Their national anthem is partially taken. Rotary Adifemi, do you know what just passed in the House of Assembly just of, is it last Thursday on the national anthem? Are you aware of what the bill that was just passed
stanza 1 to 3?
last Thursday?
Do you want me to take the stanza 1 to 3, sir?
Yes, all national anthems should be taken, and if anybody that fails to know it, Do you know the penalty?
Okay,
But I think for
permit me to
tonight,
take it.
it's partially taken. So
Oh, no, I can actually take it from stanza 1 to 3.
okay,
If
you want to
that's
retake it, or we should?
yes, please. I'd like to take it.
All right, so yeah, let's try and help us out once again.
And it goes thus. Nigeria, we held thee, our own their native land. Though tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria's all and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle honored, and this we count as gain. To end and to our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this the one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. The national anthem, presiding officer.
Thank you. There's only for Rotary Gate. We have already taken the Rotary Gate so that we can be able to proceed on time. Thank you, Rotary Adifemi, for that wonderful national anthem taking. Okay, let's go to the next on our agenda, which is our silent invocation. Within just a minute, our 5 minutes, let's just have our usual silent invocation. May the Lord grant us all our heart desire and what we request. Hello? Hello?
You're audible, sir.
Hello?
We can hear you. You're audible.
Amen.
All our heart desire and whatever we requested from. So next on our agenda now is an
Amen.
introduction. And Olabisi, I don't know that it's online. And Olabisi. Okay. It's like I cannot see her online. I don't know. Okay. Please, Secretary, can you help us out on introduction? Okay, I was saying.
All right, my presiding president, the president, the presiding president, board members, Rotarian, visiting Rotarian, intending Rotarian, Rotaractors, friend and guest of late barrister Paul Persiaris. My name is Rotarian Oluwatobi Uzen. I'm resident in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State, Nigeria, the best state in the country. And tonight, why is my president smiling? I mean, you are even laughing. No comments, please. Tonight we have on the call, we have my beautiful, darling sister, Rotarian Dr. Yetunde Adebola Karim, joining us all the way from Angola. And we have Rotarian Blair McDonald. We are glad to have you this evening, sir. Welcome to our
Glad
meeting.
to be here.
And
Yes.
we have my beloved leader, Rotarian Olale Olaifa Solomon. You're welcome to our fellowship meeting tonight. the Shano Wale that took the national anthem from first stanza to the last, the man of the moment, Rotarian Adefemi Adewumi. You are welcome to the meeting tonight. I don't know if the person we have on this call by the name Aliu is a Rotarian or a guest. You are welcome to our fellowship meeting tonight. We have Bamidele Taufik Onolapo. You are especially welcome to our meeting this evening. Dr. Bola Jenyo, you are welcome to our fellowship meeting this evening. Escort Print, that's Rotarian Kunle Oluwasimiri. You are welcome to our fellowship meeting tonight. Mary, you're welcome. Rotarian Ayilara, you are especially welcome to our fellowship this evening. My father, the grandfather of Rotary Club, E-Club, the charter president of Rotary Club of One Nigeria, the chairman, support for environment, District 9126, Rotarian Shewa Agbola, the Shano Wale Maestro. You are welcome. We also have the Igbalode charter president, the irresistible president,
New SCP.
Igbalode charter president, Rotarian Toyosi Adebabo. You are especially welcome. We have on the call my past president, Rotarian Olaide, who will be hosting us in Canada at the RI Convention next year. You are welcome to our fellowship this evening. And we also have my president, Iyalaji of Ibadan Land, on the call tonight, Rotarian Tijani Ganiyat. She's also on the call. And last but not the least, we have the presiding president, Rotarian Solomon. Shogo Timothy, apology. Rotarian Shogo Timothy joining us all the way from Ikorodu, Lagos, Nigeria. You are all welcome this evening. And thank you, my presiding president. I yield the mic. Presiding president, I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Rotarian Toby.
Yes, sir. I'm done, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Rotarian Toby. I really appreciate that wonderful introduction section that we just taken now. So let's just try and proceed to our next on our agenda, which is I'm coming. Okay, on our agenda now, we proceed to four-way test. Four-way test of the thing we think say or do. Rotarian is Rotarian Aguilara Rand. Rotarian Aguilara, I don't think Rotarian Aguilara. Yeah, you are
I'm
right.
around, sir.
Please.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, my fellow Rotarian. Good evening, my president. My honorable secretary. My name is Rotarian Ailara. I will take the four-way test today of the thing we think and say or do. Number one, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you very much, sir. I leave the mic.
Thank you very much, Aguilara.
You're welcome.
Next on our agenda now. Next on our agenda now is the adoption of the last meeting minutes. I think the secretary have done justice to the minute, and he has sent this to our general platform for each one of us to read through, so that we can be able to, and I believe that by now we would have corrected some things or had some other things which might probably be omitted. So in view of this, I would like us to raise a motion for adoption of that minute. Motion for adoption of the last fellowship minute.
Rosarian Jagun is raising up his hand, my presiding officer.
Jagun, you are highly recognized. Rotary Jagun, you are recognized.
Thank you, the presiding officer, the president board of directors, visiting Rotarians, fellow volunteers in selfless service to humanity. I'm sorry, the representative of the district leadership, you are well recognized. Fellow volunteers in selfless service to humanity, guests, if any, Rotarian Jagumam.
Rotary Jagun, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we are hearing.
Okay, sorry, it's network issue. I've been bouncing off and on. With that,
We can't hear
Hello?
you.
I think we can, any other person can raise the motion so that we can be able to proceed on time.
Okay. The Rotarian president,
Hello, I
fellow
think that person
Rotarians,
can raise.
board of directors, guests and friends of Rotary, I Rotary today at the Bola Karim Chungo, remove the motion of the adoption of the minutes of the last meeting without any omission or subtraction, to be part of the document of our club. Thank you, my presiding officer.
Thank you, Rotary today. Seconder, please. Seconder. Seconder. Hello.
My presiding officer.
Hello.
My presiding officer.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I,
Hello?
Rotary Gania
Yes,
Tijani,
ma'am.
hereby second the motion moved by Rotarian Yetunde to go for the adoption of the minute of the last plus fellowship. Thank you.
For my president, you've presided the fellowship. Why should you be the one seconding the motion? Leave it for other people.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
It's
donation.
actually true. My president,
Yes.
I think our person can raise can second the motion.
Okay. The presiding officer, the Rotarian president, visiting Rotarians, guests and friends. I, Rotarian Odishiwa Bolaido, hereby second the motion moved by Rotarian Dr. Yetunde to adopt the minute of the last meeting. Thank you. I yield the mic.
Thank you, my CP, for the second motion. I think it's time for the presidential time. Without much ado, I would like to call on my president, Rotarian Tijani Jamia, for Presidential fine. My president, sir, ma.
I'll be talking. I didn't know that my mic is still
My
muted.
president, ma.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we can hear you.
My presiding officer, my Rotarians in the house, special recognition to our visiting Rotarians from Rotary Club of Iyagonko, from Ilorin, also Rotary Liu from District 9112. You are highly recognized, sir. Also, I want to recognize some of our guests that also join us here. We have Rotarian Mary. We are highly recognized, sir. That is Rotarian Tunde Luami Sinrin. We are highly recognized. The Kemi I'm seeing here, I want to do this Rotarian Kemi Akipelu. If not, I don't know. I appreciate everybody for joining us.
President just massacred my name, but it's fine.
Yeah, please, I apologize. Introduce yourself properly. Thank you. My apology.
No, don't worry.
Oh,
Let's move on. Let's move on. Don't worry. Let's move on.
Correct me. Oh, name is very important.
Don't worry. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I pronounce the Oluwami wrongly, right?
It's actually Oluwasimiri.
Oluwasimiri. My apology, please. My apology. Oluwasimiri. All right. Thank you very much. Yes. So far, so good. There have been so many issues coming up for the club this August, which I want every one of us to attend to, which I want every one of us to respond to. Some are in the form of information, some are in the form of requesting for support and quick response also. We have to talk about the issue of RILA, the upcoming Rotary Youth Leadership Program. We also have the upcoming RI Convention in Calgary. We also have to celebrations. And you know when you say celebration, for the chartering of our baby Rotary Club, which is also, shaking the ground. That is Rotary Club of Nigeria, New Dawn. And also we have to give reports on the project we held at Oshogbo, Osun State. We also have to talk on the WikiCare partnership and also the upcoming projects we will be having with Nigeria New Dawn and RMCH in Nasarawa State. Let me call on Rotary Ajagumam to give us the updates regarding the RILA and to discuss with us as a club what is expected and what the club members to do. Are you the mic, sir? Please, 5 minutes, Rotary Ajago. Thank you.
Thank you, the president. The presiding officer, fellow volunteers in selfless service to humanity. As regard the RILA, tagged Harmony RILA 2024 will come up in Ilorin by next month. With the foregoing, the registration we will be closing by 25th of August. And so far, our club is yet to register any participants. The cost of participation per participant still remains 40,000 naira. So on behalf of the New Generation Committee, which I'm speaking on behalf of the chairman, Rotarian Olabisi Kumi, the committee is appealing to the club that we should do the needful and also to individual Rotarians for sponsorship of participants. the way we usually do it. The club sponsors, while individual Rotarians also do the same thing. So far, the committee has been able to reach out to the the sponsored Rotaract clubs, and of which the Rotaract Club of Federal University of Oyekiti did respond, and they have 8 participants, interested participants waiting. Why the committee is waiting for the response of the Rotaract A Club of One Nigeria, though the club is new, but we are still waiting for the response as regards any participants of interest. Also, the committee would like to indulge the club and also members, individual Rotarians, that this time it doesn't really means the sponsored participant to the RILA should be purely Rotaractors. Even wards and children of Rotarians is expected to be sponsored to the program. I wouldn't know what in short, the committee is pleading that the club should take a speedy action on this before the registration closes. Today's 18, by 25th, the registration will close. That is barely 7 days away, while the program will start by next month. So the committee is pleading that this time we should be able to sponsor, no matter what, at least 5 participants to the said program. On the other side, still from the New Generation Committee, the committee also would like to remind the clubs of an impending financial request sent to the club by our new Rotary A Club of One Nigeria, asking for financial assistance as regards their incoming investiture program. So the committee will also like to intimidate the club to take a speedy action as regards that.
That's Rotaract A Club, not Rotary.
E Club of One. Sorry,
Club.
Rotaract E Club of One Nigeria. Thank you, my president, for that. So I think this are the brief from the New Generation Committee. Thank you. Before the network burns me out again.
thank God you are not burnt out. The network allows you to deliver the message. Thank you very much, my Vice President, Rotary Ajaguma. That's a message from the table of the New Generation Chair, Rotary Olabisi Kumoyi. We know the way we used to do it. And over the years, in the inception of the club, we'll be having beautiful representation at the RILA. Please, your support, your donation, your positive responses are highly needed at this junction so that we could have participants as usual in the RILA. The program is coming up by September 1st at Ilorin, and the registration is closing by 25th. So we need to do the magic as we'll be doing. And like the VP also said, is we also want to encourage Rotarians to allow their wards also to join the RILA. The RILA is not meant only for Rotaractors. It's not only meant for family of Rotary. It's also a forum whereby youths can also be encouraged. Even if it's not your ward, if it's a promising youth in your environment, you can also sponsor such for the RILA. We refer to them as RILA participants thereafter. That's also another forum to introduce Rotaracts to our society. Thank you very much. While I await the IPP to join us to give us the feedback on the Calgary Convention, is the one in charge, helping out Rotary Ashike. I want to call on Rotarian Timothy, Oshogbo Timothy, to give us quick updates on the project we had at Oshogbo, while the chairman also will collaborate on it. Thank you very much. Rotarian Timothy, are you there?
Oh, she's standing on the system protocol. Rotarian Oshogbo Timothy is Kimberly. I'm on. Yes, she's standing on the existing protocol. Rotarian Oshogbo Timothy should remain my name. Based on the program that we had at Oshogbo, affected per se, the program that precedes the DG installation, that is the DG infrastructure that actually takes place in Oshogbo on is it 20 what of last month, that's 26, 27. So the maternal and child program actually take place at Ifetede. That's the health center. Even though we have given the summaries to the club last is it last week or last 2 weeks? So we have given
2 weeks ago.
the club, the one that was helped staff by Rotary. But just to recap everything, because the full report has been given to the club. Yes, 2 weeks ago, yes. The full report has been given to the club. But just to summarize the whole thing that happened at that place, is just a maternal and child, which was actually taken at the health center in the Betedu. We had many clubs on ground. The Rotary Club of Oyo Metropolis, Rotary Club of Oshogbo, our own club, and the New Dan, all were present at that program. Then we worked together with some medical experts and some nurses of that center, just to make professional involvement to also surface. Then a lot of things were done. We distribute mosquito nets to those nursing mothers and their children. Then likewise, malaria tests actually take place where some of them were diagnosed and were recommended for drugs and other things like that. Then we actually distributed some other baby materials for those that are vulnerable among them. So we actually, before even that day, because I wasn't there, but there was a report, there was a live report from the OSBC radio, represented by our president, Rotary Ganiat, and our charter president, Rotary Shion Agbola. So they went on radio to make a presentation on what's supposed to happen, what will be happening before the day. So we program were so happy. Then we had this picture snapped. Then the report was given to the maternal and child chairman, which is Rotary Yetunde. That the report of the program too in image form was sent to me, which I've collected many of those things, even though I'm trying to load it on the website of RI. But I can see that the last report that was done during the last tenure was still on the RI portal. So that is actually bouncing back the current report, which I'm trying to send to the RI. Yeah, the reports that the message that I got from RI is that report has been trying to let them know that this is a new program for this Rotary year, even though ever since that they have not been to the website again. But I promise that by this week again, I will revisit the RI website to reload the recent maternal and child program, the one that was just done. Thank you, my president.
Thank you very much, Rotimi Oshogbo Timothy, for the update. Thank you for the support. That's the project head of the club, and and also the publicity mate, the publicity director, and he has been doing a very beautiful job. Rotarian Shinwagwola, let me call you to talk on the WikiCare partnership. This is a partnership that has been very dear to the club over the years. We've been maintaining yearly partnership with this foundation. Rotarian Shinwagwola, I yield the mic, sir. Rotarian Shinwagwola. Where is CPU? Since Rotary Ajagun, the network allowed you.
I don't think CP is online.
Network allowed Rotary Ajagun.
I don't think CP is online.
And took out Rotary Shinwagwola. Yes, pending the time the CP will be around, I'll call on my RPP Rotary and Bengelfi to give us the update regarding the Calgary. Thank you, sir. Rotary and Bengal. IPP. Asheri network, Lenio. Is Rotary Bengal there?
I don't think he's on the coma.
Okay. Rotary and Toyosi, the Omoton Solo.
The chartered president.
The Omoton Solo is the person shining in the district now. Yes. Let's talk about Nigeria New Dawn. The chartering. Update us, sir. I yield the mic.
My president, you are still my president ever, forever. Don't worry. And I'm still the board of director in People of One Nigeria. I cannot run away. So the president, the presiding officer, my president, fellow board of directors, fellow Rotarian district representatives in our midst, Rotary actors in our midst, guests and friends of our peers in Paris, family. Well, I don't know. I really don't know what to say because excitement is exciting me right now. And I just want to appreciate everyone for yesterday. I always hear news about chartering a club, and I know it's always takes a long time to get it done. But Rotary Club of One Nigeria got it done within 3 months. That is a new level for me. And I really, really appreciate this. And secondly, I want to say chartering of Nigeria New Dawn is not new because it's still part of One Nigeria, whether we like it or not. So we're also going to do it together. So yesterday we had like a fun meeting, the first full meeting yesterday. I want to appreciate everyone that came. And we are getting a lot of green lights from the Rotarians wanted to join, and we had 12 Rotarians and doctors into the club. And I really want to especially thank the president and also my CP, President Sheo for making sure we never made a mistake. I really want to tell you that let me say every 2 hours, there's an instruction. And one thing I always say is without instruction, nothing can be done right. And in fact, today has given me 4 instructions on how to do it right. And I also want to appreciate Lieutenant Ofi for always calling. He likes calling, doesn't send messages. Calls immediately. Lieutenant Ofi, we have to make it this and this. And I just sent a message to my president, Lieutenant Daniel, that tomorrow morning I'm calling. So I'll keep calling you. We don't want to make a mistake. We want to do it right. And we are not changing the protocol. We're only adding to the protocol based on the fact that you, our mentors, have given us the ground to stand. We're only going to add to it to ensure that we don't get out of line and we do things right. I really want to appreciate everyone for ensuring that this comes to pass. And I will appreciate if once in a while, I know we're all busy, once in a while you come to the club to join us on Saturdays, 7 p.m. every Saturday. Please join us and let's have fun together. It's not going to be club as usual. It's going to be a wonderful time in Rotary presence. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I celebrate you.
Thank you very much, my newest CP in the house. If you see him, bill him. In fact, the mistake I made is before you even talk, you even supposed to smile to charity, like dance to charity, but it's still not late. You are going to
you
do
know
the
that is not a
talking.
problem. I was waiting for that time to come. Abba now. When
No,
your
that
leader
time will
is
still
talking,
come.
you don't. We had it. I will had everything together.
Yes. Thank you very much. Rotary Agbenga feed drop message that is in a bit of a tight situation. I pray that God will resolve the situation for him and it will not be an issue by God's grace. Is Rotary Agbenga here now?
Yes, he's here now.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, we are waiting for you to give us updates regarding the WeCare partnership. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, the presiding officer, the club's president, and fellow Rotarians, visiting Rotarians, Rotarians that have dual membership. I'm talking of CP Toyosi, a special recognition to Dr. Bola Jenyo by 130 just to the boss. Special recognition to Rotarian Said Adibola Saudi, my mentor in Rotaract. That is one of the person that I worked with. I recognize the presence of Dr. Yusuf, President Rotary Nigeria. I recognize Dr. Blair as well, Rotarian Bamidele. I highly recognize guests and friends of Rotary family. So about 2 years ago, during the Rotary team, when we say I think change, start to change life. So we entered into a partnership with Lakota WeCare Foundation. Lakota WeCare Foundation is a foundation that takes care of young widow that is less than 45 years of age. This year is the 3rd year that our partnership will continue to run. And I must tell you that that partnership has been one of the most beneficial partnerships we have entered into as a club. Just permitting to say that it was at their first meeting, at their first seminar in 2002, that coincidentally we met the charter president of the new club. He was a Rotarator, but never come back to Rotary. But he came to an event, we two were at another event, different, but in the same venue. We just ran into him, there we are today. He became a Rotarian and is a charter president now. And that partnership has been very beneficial to us. I must want to say also that that same partnership earned us district award on economic empowerment during the last 3 years. The foundation, they are here again this year to tell us that it's another time for their annual symposium, seminar, and empowerment. After the first year with them, we entered into a 3-year partnership, and this is the 3rd year now. So with the permission of the president, what the club has agreed to do, we are going to appear in this year's event as well. Last year, we donated, I think, 4 sewing machines to beneficiaries, to widows, and I think there's a student among them also. Then in the previous year, we gave out scholarship to children of widows. But this year is with us again, magic of Rotary. We are yet to decide on what we want to do. But I must mention that it's not something, it's not a partnership that we are going to decline at this time. The event is scheduled to hold at the Museum Center, Onikon, Lagos, on the 31st of August. So I'm hereby presenting, their letter has been sent to us to the club's email address. So I'm presenting it now for club to absorb it, and while we decide on what we will be donating to empower people. We may not be able to take the final decision today, but during the course of the week, I know the committee, they are going to move, they are going to meet. So the last one was taken care of by vocational committee, while the previous year was taken care of by basic education. Other committees also, we have a project at committee. So that is that about the foundation. Thank you. Are you the president?
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you very much, my CP, for the updates. And at the end of that week here is an organization of young widows that come together to help one another, and they look for other organizations that could support them. You know, there are some of them that I jokingly refer to as executive widow, and there are still so many of them that, you know, we all know how it is in Nigeria, in African context, when a young woman loses her husband, it's always a very tough time. And these are a group of people that came together in trying to help one another and find this sustainability and succor after the demise of their husband. We pray we won't be in that situation, and if you read by so that is why it's also a passion for our club. It's also one of the areas of focus even in Rotary, and we believe that we will have your support as usual. The committee in charge will look into what and where they feel the club can come in this year, and will give the feedback. And any way you can come in, any collaboration you can give, any link you can give us to be able to give support to these people. We will appreciate it and will receive it with good hearts. Thank you very much. Let me quickly call on Rotary Adebambo to give us a brief feedback regarding the project at Nasarawa. And also, please quickly chip in the information you have for the club regarding the upcoming program, Rotary program at Maritas. and be very brief, sir, because of the time. Thank you. Sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. My president, standing on the existing protocol, thank you so much for the time. Well, I'm in Lafayette right now, Nasarawa State, and last year we started the collaboration with RMCH, Rotary RMCH, during the Rotary Mega Office time, and we think we should continue doing it. So we are collaborating with the National State government, which we signed a pact with them last year on a medical outreach to reach out to at least 2,000 people in a week. And so what we do basically is the government actually bring 50% of the total bill, while RMCH bring 50%. But when we discussed it, the government said they couldn't do more than 20%. And RMCH said, okay, they'll still do 50%, but the 30% now comes from every other partner. So we have a lot of partners coming up. We have Santa Care Initiative. We have Silver Lining. We have Dev Now. We have East Club of One Nigeria, East Club of Nigeria New Dawn, East Club of Rotary Club of Lafayette, and Local of Kefi, coming together to take up the remaining 30%. And one of the good things this year is we've been able to purchase all the things that is needed for the medical outreach. We're working tomorrow with the midwives and the nurses in Nasarawa State to see how we can work on the refreshment and every other thing that's remaining. I'll be giving the update probably. I'll be sending it to the secretary and the president, and they'll be posting it at when we have a concrete fact to post. So I'm in Lafayette right now. I have over 10 people coming in. I have one other person joining me from Nigeria New Dawn, and I'll also be representing One Nigeria here. And we have Kefi and Lafayette Rotary Clubs also joining us. And we'll be sharing the pictures and also the updates and also the reports. Thank you. The second part is the Rotary Institute program in Mauritius in September. So if anybody wants to go, please let us know. We always push it to say how we can help each other. We've been trying to run the process the way we run it Calgary next year. We've been looking at how we could run for the Mauritius next month. And if you are willing to go and you really want to do this, the easier way to go about it. I've done my own, and I realized that there are other ways to get it discounted. Apart from the registration fee, I'm talking about the hotel, the travels, and everything. I got mine discounted, and it's really making a lot of sense. I was thinking of spending a very large amount of money before, but I could spend what I could afford, and it works. So if you want to go, please let us know and see how we could help each other. Thank you so much. I yield the mic.
Thank you very much, Rotira Adebambo, for the update. Rotira Gbenga Ofia, Rotira Shike will further liaise with you and other members of the club that have interest in going for the program, the Rotary Institute program. Because I don't think my people will be available to give us the updates regarding the RI convention. I hope in the next meeting, by God's grace, he will be on ground to do that. Let me recognize Rotary Adekemi Akinpelu from Rotary Club of Iyaganku. You are highly recognized, ma. You've tried to hide yourself, but God will have it. You can't hide for long. And also, sir, Rotary Blair, sir, you made a request the other time. I don't know if you can just quickly have the floor and let's hear you out, sir.
I just it's so fun to be part of your
Thank you, sir.
club, to listen to the things that are going on and how you're working to do stuff. And Ryla, what a wonderful thing Ryla is for kids. But I truly appreciate being able to be here and hear you. And I often take things that I hear here into my own club and try and push them along. But yeah, I thank you for letting me be here. I yield the mic. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks, Rotary Kemi Akinpelu.
Yes, Mama, well done, ma. It's my privilege to be here as sitting presidents, fellow Rotarians, and the house and friend of Polaris. This is a nice one. I want to have a flair of what the like.
Yeah, well, yes. You've seen how you'll be flying.
Yes, so well done. And congratulations, club. It's a good one. Thumbs up.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rotary Mary. Rotary Mary. I'm scared of calling your name. Oluwa. Rotary Mary, are you there?
My president, don't be scared. So I'm sorry. I'm actually in another meeting. Sorry, I'm actually in another meeting, and that's why. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, anything for us.
I wish your club the best.
Thank you. So, thank you very much, everybody. At this juncture, I yield the mic to my presiding officer, Rotary Oshogbo Timothy. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, my president, for utilizing your time well. That's a good quality of a leader. At least for any leader that the time is assigned to, and was able to utilize it appropriately. Then there's a need for us to say kudos. Thank you, President. Let's go to the next on our agenda, which is a correspondence from our secretariat. Secretary, do you have any correspondence? Secretary.
Yeah, my presiding president.
Hello.
Correspondence.
I
can hear you, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, am I audible, please?
Yeah, audible.
All right. I'm saying that all
Are you all right? All right, it's your
turn.
turn. Correspondent.
Yeah, all correspondent has been forwarded to the board of directors platform. So, and deliberation is already going on. So there is no other official correspondence as at 9:33 p.m. Nigerian time today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian, to be our able secretary. Then next on the agenda, so that we'll not waste much of our time, is the object of Rotary. And I don't think Rotary Ajaybe is on ground. Rotary Ajaybe, yep, I don't think it's on ground. So any other person can just help us out on the object of Rotary. Object of Rotary. Volunteer. Volunteer. Object of Rotary.
The presiding officer, on existing on all protocols, I remain my
Hello.
humble self, Rotarian Alimat Giwa. The object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster one, the first one, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service, and secondly, ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of the useful occupation, and the dignifying of each Rotarian occupation as an opportunity to serve. Thirdly, the application of the ideal service in each Rotarian's personal business and community life. And the last one, the advancement of the international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the idea of service. Thank you. I yield the mic.
You can even see the voice she used. You can see his money bag voice.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rotary. Yeah, our
Rotarian
treasurer. Yes.
is raising his hand.
Our able treasurer. Thank you very much.
Rotarian Bamidele Taufik raised his hand, and I want to recognize my DGN.
Sorry. Let me quickly.
We have the DGN in the house.
Welcome. How do you do? Welcome.
How do you do?
Happy to see you.
Thank you, my president.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Happy to see you. Welcome.
Yes, madam. Good evening, Rotarian President.
I have the floor.
Fellow Rotarian guests and friends of Paris. I really appreciate you. I am very grateful of being in this platform today. Being the first time of participating in your club meeting. In fact, I'm so very, very grateful. And please, I want to encourage the club as well to at least try to make to have a more representative at the Raila of 2024. This is much more important because we are talking about developing our youth, and we are talking about the community service. So on that note, please, I want to encourage the club to do more and plan on where and the youth you can encourage to participate in this 2024 Raila. Thank you so much. I think what I look at is another thing that the club is doing very well, and please try to do more on your advertisement and to promote more members, clubs to participate in your club meetings. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you. I love you all. I mute my mic.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rotary. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your advice and other things that you have told us. We are actually trying our best to make sure that at least we promote this club both online and every other thing. So, but we still not relent in making sure that this awareness does not decline in any form. Thank you very much. Dr. Agola, you are raising your hand. You are highly recognized, sir. Dr. Agola, you are recognized.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I have the microphone now. Oh, and it's my pleasure again to welcome our district governor. I have the mic already. Yes. It's my pleasure again to welcome our DGA, Olani York. I don't know if he's still on the call. Yes, we are still here, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. By my record, this is the second time you are joining our fellowship. The very first time you came to our fellowship, you attended as a lecturer, where you gave us lecture on Rotary Foundation. You actually encouraged us very well how and to have meaningful donation to Rotary Foundation. But it's our privilege to mention today that the second time you are visiting us, the club, we already have 3 Paul Harris Fellow in our club. So thank you for the lecture you gave us. That should be about 2 years ago. It actually makes a lot of difference. And for last Rotary year, we don't have any member of this club that did not contribute to Rotary Foundation. So we really appreciate you, sir. And we thank you for your love and support for E-Club. On behalf of the District Committee for Support for Environment, I am saying thank you to you again because I saw you when you joined the district governor for the tree planting in Ibadan. We celebrate you, we appreciate you so much, sir. And I want to mention here, for the office and for member of my club, I'm the chairman of District Support for Environment. They have been able, the Ekiti State government, they allocated the land for us to build Rotary Green Park. So the discussion is still ongoing. And by the time we finalize on the modality on how to run it, we are going to extend it to all the clubs. We may likely run it as a kind of partnership for all the clubs that have been interested. So I'm just mentioning here for record purpose. I say thank you to Rotary and Ghanaians representing Rotary Club of One Nigeria for the tree planting project that was done in Ibadan last week, Tuesday. So thank you so much. I yield the mic now.
Thank you. Thank you, Rotary Agbola. Thank God that we're already in AOB. Please, any other business? Any other business?
My Rotarian president, can I speak?
Should we proceed?
Sir.
Okay. My Rotarian president,
yeah, you're welcome.
My Rotarian president, fellow Rotarians, and Rotaractors and probably guests on this platform. I am impressed by the report that was given shortly about your contributions to the Rotary Foundation. And I'm further impressed that it was the talk I gave about 2 years ago that motivated you. I thank you very much for this. And I will continue to preach the gospel according to the Rotary Foundation. If you are a Rotarian and you have not given to the Rotary Foundation, then you are not a complete Rotarian. It isn't that you should one day wake up and become a Paul Harris Fellow. Yes, if you have the means, you can do it. But in the face of the devaluation of our naira and the dwindling economy, we shouldn't let that discourage us. If you intend to pay 10,000 naira for Rotary Foundation, please go on and pay it. The only condition there is that anything below $5 will be recorded for your club. But if it is $5 and above, it will be recorded in your name. So don't look at the rate. Don't look at the exchange rate of the dollar to the naira now. Just look at your naira. I have 20,000 naira to pay to Rotary Foundation. Pay it. And you know that to earn Paul Harris Fellow is cumulative. Whatever you contribute, once it hits $1,000, you become a Paul Harris Fellows. I'm happy that our members here are struggling and being encouraged to become Paul Harris Fellows. Please go on and be encouraged. I know that the country is not really, the situation in the country is not palatable now, but let us strive on. I pray that the God Almighty will continue to bless us. Yoruba will say, apologies to those who can't hear Yoruba on this platform. Only okay, lower phone. The more you give, the more you get. So don't be discouraged. Once again, I appreciate your appreciation also for the tree planting exercise. I doff my heart for your club. Please continue to do something that will protect our environment, which is one of the 7 areas of focus of Rotary. I appreciate you. Don't be discouraged in doing this. Please, whatever you are called upon, like you said, the Ekiti state government has called upon you. If there is anything the district can do for you, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the district governor, who is also interested in whatever area of focus that any club is ready to function. So once again, I want to thank you very much for your appreciation and thank you for the good works that you are doing. And before I stop now, I want to encourage us. Membership is very vital at this point in time in our district. You know, our district is very, very young, less than a year old. We should not win the baby before the baby is matured for winning. District 9125 is not matured for winning now. In every man's life, the first 3 years is very, very, very important. If you have a child, the first 3 years of the child's birth is very important. If you are a member of Rotary, the first 3 years of your membership is very important. Once you survive the first 3 years, then it is certain that you will be a very good Rotarian. That same applies to our district. Our district is 1 year old now. Next year, Batife will come on board. It will be 2 years. On the 3rd year, I will be at the saddle. I'm pleading with all of you here to please continue to assist the districts to grow. By the special grace of God, we will never be merged again. The army is in membership, and I pray and hope that you will increase your membership. Once again, I congratulate you. I wish you the best of luck in your all endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, President, our DG elect. We really appreciate what you have just told us now. It's a kind of for us which to still use and enlighten us once again, just like we did the previous time in our club. So we really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Any other business so that we can move on. I think the time is fast then, so that we can be able to go and rest. For some of us that want to go as early as possible to our work tomorrow. So any other business before we proceed? Before we even proceed, I would like to appoint Rotary Olaifa. Please, will help us to act as SA tonight, so that when it's time for SA time, you act. Thank you very much. So any other business before we proceed to SA? Okay, in the absence of none, Rotary Olaifa, are you there? Rotary Olaifa. Hello. Hello, Rotary Olaifa. Okay, if I cannot get Rotary Olaifa, please, Rotary, I used to call him Escort Friend, our public image director. Please, can you just act as an SA for tonight? Hello. Hello, are you hearing me at all?
I can hear you, my
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. If I cannot get Rotary Escort Friend, let me go to.
Let's call Rotarian Lady.
Agbola, please help us to.
Call Rotarian Lady.
Okay, please help us to act as an SA. It's your time. Sorry for appointing.
Vice President Olaide.
I can hear you. Good evening, everyone. I heard when the president
came to
did the acting
meeting very late. I want to act on him too. That's the reason why. Yes, that's why.
The president, the presiding officer, charter president in our midst, district officers present, fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors, guests, and friends. My name is Olaide Additional, a privileged past president of Rotary Club of Nigeria, assigned to be the sergeant at arms for today's meeting. Like the crusade I've started, I've told myself that I will not make my essay a punitive action anymore, but I will use it as an opportunity to appeal to good conscience of Rotarians on any call I'm privileged to be, to smile, to give something, no matter how little, to the progress of the club. And it's been working. I know it will not, with this club tonight, it will be a difference. We just had a very beautiful lecture from Motorolani Yokin, and we see how our club was highly commended, and also informed us that our club, of course, to whom much is given, much is expected, as opportunities to rise in Rotary K that has been given to our club so many times, more of it is expected of us. On that note, fellow Rotarians, guests and friends, visiting Rotarians, as we have on the call, no matter what, how small, how big it is, set yourself, look at your heart, make something available to charity. If you know you came late to today's meeting, before I spool the system and I get your name, they quickly go to the chat box and drop something. I said I won't make my essay punitive, but if you force me, I can double it. Right? Let's do it our we. If you know you have spoken today and you didn't observe protocol, before I start calling you, go there. If you know you are called to take part in something and you did not, go there. If you know and you know and you know that something you've not done right in today's meeting, before I start checking the chronicles, the book of record, because
Please make
everything
sure
I
it
can
is
see.
on hand.
So start dropping it in the chat box. The treasurer or the secretary, please drop the account details in the board. Right. Rutan Alimat Giwa has moved, and I'll follow that direction too. I know I came late. I hacked on myself. I go with 5,000 too. My president, speak.
My
Thy
PP,
servant is
you
learning.
didn't add, you didn't add, you didn't add. If you
fact, very
know
well.
you ought to celebrate, you know you ought to
No,
celebrate. Somebody has dropped something for celebration, he has to also drop for essay performance.
you know, anybody that's doing celebration, that's an implication for celebration now. That's why I said, if you know I will call you, you don't let me call you, call yourself. So now that the authority of the high, the number one female president of E-Club in 912 Rotary Club 1 Nigeria has a call on you that you are celebrating, please do the needful. So because of our time, let's quickly do it so that we can track and track. I don't want to take time on this. I can only see 2 people that have dropped. So please, let's do it fast. Oh, I can see the brand new chartered president. I think I need to investigate this one that you are giving me here. Oh. Are you sure you are not trying to say bye-bye to us? I'm looking at you, my 5D. Rotarian Toyosi, thank you. Rotarian Alimat, thank you for coming late. You are a very sincere person. And that's why I'm also sincere too. Let me tap it myself too. 5,000 for coming late. For coming late too. Okay, fellow Rotarian guests and friends. If any other one want to drop, I don't want to take your time. As presiding officer tonight, 5,000. That's good. Please let all this be recorded, track and trap. Yoruba people say tabata atoni. So please track and trap my money. You know, this goes to my resume. That the day I did essay performance, 5K for Bat of New Dawn. Thank you, Jari. You see? So I will say on that day inaugural at DSA, I made 200,000 naira. Thank you very much, my New York. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby, you are too much. You see, it is good to work with the higher mighty. You see now? I'm happy. Today, there will be the SA. You see? Hey, oh, my brother Leo. My brother Leo. My brother. Oh, my darling sister. Rotarian Doctor Mrs. All the way from all the way. 3K. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your generosity. Oh, let's remember our dues. Oh, okay. Do not forget your dues. President is counting days now. The Hara is telling you, when will you pay for your club? You are counting days. All right, thank you very much. I want to yield the mic at this point. If you still want to drop till the meeting ends, even after the meeting that have ended, you can still drop. You have the account already. Maybe by tomorrow morning, just occur to you, oh, I did not drop yesterday. You can still drop. We'll still recognize and thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. My president, the president officer, I hereby yield the mic. Oshogbo, I'm not sure we are hearing you.
Thank you very much, Oteya. In fact, that's another wonderful one. I don't know the reason why my president couldn't nominate you as permanent. Okay, thank you very much, my presiding officer, my SAE, acting SAE tonight. I don't know why the reason why my president couldn't even assign you as a permanent SAE for the club, so that at least for this year we will know that we'll be having a very wonderful SAE time. Thank you very much. While we are still on the agenda, I would like the club admin to be preparing the stewardship report while Roteria Ajagun will give us a toast, almighty toast. Roteria Ajagun, almighty toast. Roteria Ajagun.
Hello. Am I audible, please? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, man. The presiding.
Yeah, we are hearing
Next
you.
project agenda.
The presiding officer, the club president.
All the network masts in Lokoja.
I really want you to be at my backyard.
We are hearing.
The presiding officer, the club president, the DGN, the other district representative, fellow volunteers in selfless service to humanity, friends and guests of Pope Harris, if any. Rotary Ajagumam is the name, being given the privilege to make the toasts into this fellowship. Foremost, I would like to recognize the presence of our visiting Rotarians, as I'll be making a toast to the visiting Rotary clubs. Foremost, I have Rotary Club of Yakogo. After the count of the district number, just help me say wherever we are, or Muta Mike, and say long live Rotary Club of Yakogo. District 9126.
Long live Rotary Club of
Rotary Club
Yakogo.
of Yakogo. Next,
Thank
you. Thank you, man. Next, I have Rotary Club of Kano Dala Sunrise. After the pronouncement of the district number, you heard me say long live to Rotary Club of Kano Dala Sunrise, District 9127.
Long live
District
Kano Dala
9127.
Sunrise. Long
Thank you, my
live Kano
president.
Dala Sunrise.
After the next, I have Rotary Club of Livingstone. After the pronouncement of the name of our grandpa, after the pronouncement of the name of our grandpa, you heard me say long live Rotary Club of Livingstone, Rotarian Blake McDonald.
Long live Rotary
Club of
Livingstone.
Please, my president, the name of the DGN's Rotary Club. It's the same Yakoguba.
It's also from Rotary Club. Yes.
Yes, it's Iyaganku, Rotary Club of Iyaganku.
Yeah. Okay, we've done that already.
Yagoku ni o, abi?
Yagoku.
Yagoku báwo?
That's actually the correct pronunciation. Iyaganku.
Okay.
Rotary Club of Iyaganku. You have 3 participants of Rotary Club of Iyaganku, Ibadan. Iyaganku, Rotary Akemi Akinpelu. DGN, Rotary
Taufik Bamidele.
and Rotarian Bamidele from Rotary Club here.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
all
I think
for.
I'm hearing Apata as
Okay.
well.
Okay, thank you all for coming to this fellowship. We hope we see more for our visiting Rotarians more and more in our subsequent meetings. Still in the same vein of toast, wherever we are, let's say long live to District 9126 and 9127 after the pronouncement of Rotary. Rotary.
Long live District 9126. Long live District 9127.
Thank you for that. And we still have to make a toast to our host country, despite the financial challenges and the hardship, and with the recent end bad governance protest. This is the only country we have. After the pronouncement of the national color, you say long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria, green, white, green.
Bandit
Long
free
live
Federal Republic of Nigeria.
of Nigeria.
Bandit free the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
My PP, Olaide, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
You are still the SA. Okay.
So what do you want me to do to that effect? My
I
time
don't know.
has
You are
come
the
and
SA.
my time to perform has come and has gone now.
No, you are the SA. You are the appointed SA for the fellowship. Okay, my president, there's God. So the only humanitarian, the best, the most best and popular humanitarian club in the world. The only club that has a permanent observer seat in the UN.
We are not.
Hello? The presiding officer said what? I can't hear you, sir. The only humanitarian club that has been able. The only humanitarian club that has been. The only humanitarian club that has been able to eradicate polio from the surface of the world, being the best for mankind.
We are with you.
Am I not audible?
Rotary Jago, please continue.
Okay.
Rotary Jago, continue.
Okay. So after the pronouncement of the year in which Rotary International started, you just say long live to Rotary International. 1905.
Long live Rotary Worldwide.
Thank you, the presiding officer and my president. I yield the mic.
Long live Worldwide.
Stewardship reports, please.
Long live Rotary International. Thank you, Rotary Jago, for that wonderful essay, wonderful toast given. Yeah, it's time for stewardship report. The club admin, stewardship report. The club admin, stewardship report. We are still waiting for the stewardship report so that we can move to motion for adjournment. Stewardship report we have to give a steward to the member that attend today's meeting before we adjourn the meeting for another time.
My presiding president.
While we are still waiting for the Okay, we know we cannot just jump stewardship and go for adjournment.
My it be like my
Network, network.
Hey.
It seems his network is a bit
Okay.
Yeah,
behind.
it's dragging. His network is really dragging. Okay.
Well, I'm with you, my secretary.
All right.
I'm with you, my secretary.
All right. Thank you, sir. At the end of today's fellowship, we have
I'm
3
here.
Rotaractors in attendance. We have 7 visiting Rotarian, and we have 18 club member in attendance. And the total amount of 54,000 naira was raised during the essay performance. Thank you very much. I yield the mic. Presiding President, we can't hear you, sir.
Thank you for that report, my secretary. Now, before we go to motion for adjournment, once again, I would like to recognize the presence of our DGN, Dr. Olani Yokin. Please accept our appreciation for. I said before we move to the motion for adjournment, I would like to appreciate the presence of our DGN, Dr. Olani Yokin, Dr. Kemi Akipelu, and Rotarian Bamidele Taufik. You are highly welcome. We really appreciate you for coming to our tonight meeting. Rotarator Godwin and other one which I cannot recognize. You are highly welcome to tonight meeting. Please, motion for adjournment so that we can move. Motion for adjournment.
My presiding
To the
officer.
president. Motion for adjournment.
My presiding officer, sir. We've been educated that we're supposed not to move motion for adjournment because what we're having is fellowship.
Motion for adjournment.
My presiding officer, can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? For the benefit of other members that can hear me, we've been educated that we are not supposed to be moving motion for adjournment because what we're having is fellowship, and what we just supposed to do is to,
my president.
What we just supposed to do is just to adjourn.
I can hear you, my president.
What we're supposed to do is just to adjourn the meeting, not having need to move motion for the adjournment. It's a Rotary fellowship. So we don't need to be moving motion for adjournment. Thank you very much, my DGN, for the payment. You are appreciated, sir. At exactly 10:12, the meeting is hereby adjourned till next week, Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Same time, same place, same venue, and also more participation. That is 25th August 2024. And at this junction, the meeting is hereby declared closed. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.